I'm going to spend a few minutes and talk about a new feature of Insight Maker called Groups. The Groups feature allows one to initiate a group specifically for the purpose of a number of individuals to collaboratively evolve a set of concepts, develop a set of insights and evolve them, and use a discussion or a set of threads within Insight Maker to do that. So that by establishing a group, once that group is established, one can identify the members who are part of that group. You can define the roles, whether or not the members of that group have access to the models. In other words, here are a set of models that were shared with, or a set of insights that were shared with the group itself, and you indicate when you create the group, whether or not the group is public or private, and whether the insights that are shared with the group actually give all of the participants in the group edit access to the insights or not. So that rather than, in other words, if you have a set of 4 or 5 insights that are around a particular concept being worked by a number of people, rather than having to give each person edit access to each insight, you can collectively do it through the group feature. And when you create the group, as I said, you indicate whether or not the individuals have edit access to the insights or not. Now, if the insights were private, so that no one had access to them, typically, once you add them to the group and give people access to them, you're saying, all right, everyone can see them, or everyone can see them and they can edit them. Now, in addition to simply including a set of insights in the group and a number of individuals who are participants in the group, you can have a number of discussion threads that are part of that group, and so you can initiate a new post which initiates a new discussion thread. And let me go to one over here which better shows part of what I want to talk about, is that rather than simply have a linear sequence discussion, the threads within this environment are actually multi-threaded, so that you can do responses to responses to responses, and it will keep track of them, so that while you may initiate a single discussion thread, there can be multiple sub-threads within it, and Insight Maker will keep track of them. Now, groups is a members-only function of Insight Maker. That is, for an individual to initiate a group, one has to be a member of Insight Maker. What that means is Scott Fort Monroe has been investing in the development of Insight Maker since 2009 and making it freely available to the world. There comes a point where there is only so much that you can do for free. At this point, one can become a member of Insight Maker, which is a $10 a month donation to the cause to simply sponsor the continued development of Insight Maker so that it can be free to the world. And the way that you do that is to go to once you log in, go to the About Me page, and there's a section down here, Insight Maker Membership, where there's the option to go ahead and subscribe to Insight Maker for $10 a month. And subscribing or not subscribing has no change to your access to all of your models. It simply says you're supporting the ongoing development of Insight Maker. And while a group can only be initiated by someone who is a member, the participants in the group don't have to be members of Insight Maker. So I would encourage you, if you use Insight Maker on an ongoing basis and find it very meaningful and useful, I would encourage you to support the continued development of the environment. You can support it for a month or 2 months or 6 months, however long it appears reasonable to you. And I expect that there will be additional membership functions in the future. Scott hasn't identified any at this point, though I can expect that there will be some. So there were a few words about the new groups feature within Insight Maker, and to access this page, it's insightmaker.com/groups. So hope you found this interesting, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye.